Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LRS Stock Car M Series. We're here for round 3 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. That's right, we're at the Brickyard for the Khione Custom 40 at the Brickyard. Last time, as we're looking at the leaderboard right here, last time we saw a JKR go from dead last at Eldora to a victory at Michigan, as Ricky was, of course, the winner at Eldora, but he was in second at Michigan. So we're now going to be in Indianapolis Motor Speedway at the Brickyard. We're going to see which of these drivers will take that top spot. Of course, Ricky in first so far, the leader. Jack in second. JKR and Aesop completely tied in third. Kazi in fourth. Intoxicant in fifth. Demi in sixth. And still a bunch of other drivers with 0 points. Let's see if they can get themselves points here at the Brickyard today. We are about to take a look at the qualifying session here at the Brickyard. Of course, last time we saw a very, very great race between these drivers. Jimmy Fuego and Kanzi both had a terrible, terrible run at Michigan, but kind of curious what they could do now. Kanzi about to start his lap so far. Metro also getting ready to do his lap on the back straightaway, now going into the last couple turns, and then about to start his qualifying lap. As last time, Metro ended up in 6th, just missing out on the top 5. And for Kanzi and Jimmy Fuego, it was a terrible, terrible run, as both of them ended up with an 8th and a 9th spot. Let's see if they could do anything good. Jack, of course, had a very, very good race. Ended up in the podiums, after all, after a very, very, very intense and heated battle against Intoxicated, who ended up in 4th. And Demi Hollywood, the driver who is currently about to do his lap, he ended up in 5th, making it to the top 5 there at Michigan. And of course, we're looking at the championship leader right here. Oh, well, we were looking at him. As we're now looking at the other driver who is also in contention for possibly a bigger chance at getting himself into the top 5, or more so the top 3. I would even dare to say top 3. That's how much trust I have in that guy. That's how much I know he will pop off in the LRS M Series. We're looking at Demi across the line with a 52. 336. Both the Buckshot Bros in 2 and 3, and Jack in pole position so far with 51, 859. Metro coming to the line with a 52, 373. Kanzi immediately taking it away. Now Intoxicate is swooping in with a 51.501. Danny Alistair immediately swooping in. They're they're going back to back. Now with 51.498, breaking the 51.500 barrier. Let's see who's going to be the second driver to break that barrier. As Danny Alistair, just realized Danny Alistair is like 100 milliseconds faster than Kanzi on that run. Incredible. Of course, this is a bit different, of course, as opposed to where what we had in Michigan. No drivers. I mean, it'll be very insane to do so, but you have to be super skilled to do so. But you cannot, yeah, you cannot, in any way, shape, or form, like do a drafting thing that they did at Michigan, where they drafted behind each other and just got like insane runs like that. I don't think that's possible in, well, at least during the qualifying session at Brickyard. Brickyard is just too big to do so. As Demi Hollywood also comes over to the pit lane, and so will Yesab right behind him. Currently your top 10. Metro at the bottom with a 52.373. Jimmy Fuego, who just comes out of the pits with a 52.278. JKR with a 51.913, who we're looking at him right now. The driver who won the Michigan race after a fantastic redemption that we've seen in the first two races. Let's see if JKR could still perform very well here at race 3 and put a bit of a challenge against the other drivers in the top 3. As he is, of course, tied with Yesap in 3rd position. Let's see which of the two could take the victory, could take that spot away from one another. So looking at Kanzi currently in 3rd. A great qualifying session so far for the Buckshot Bros after a terrible Michigan race. So we have less than 4 minutes remaining here at the Brickyard. Danny Alistair, the driver who is, of course, part of the Khione Customs like image. He is part of that. He, of course, he is pole position at his own race, to say it like that. So looking at Jim Fuego, the other Buckshot Bro. Let's see if he can put himself a proper run, or if this will be a dud for the second Buckshot Bro driver. Looking at the current driver, or the driver with the current professional pole, the 17 of Danny Alistair. Let's see if he could still keep it up and make it even harder for all the other drivers to get that pole spot away from him. Never mind, it is not that difficult, as his own teammate Jack snatched the pole position away from him. And now it's a 1-2 for the Liminal Spaces duo. Metro, the driver in the number 21, all the way in that class. JKR in 9th. 72 also not having a good run today. Demi in 6th. Currently our top 5 being Ricky with a 51.613. Kanzi with a 51.598. Intoxicated with a 51.501. Danny also with a 51.498. And Jack in pole position with a 51.416. A great run from the number 10. This is going to be fantastic for the Buckshot Bros. Or for the Buckshot Bros, the Liminal Spaces drivers. Of course, it could also be good for the Buckshot Bros, depending on how Kanzi will be doing, seeing that he starts in 4th Unless he could put that car even faster, he could possibly get himself into third or go even lower to fifth or worse. But hopefully that will not be the case for the number 7. But the 72, the driver who won Michigan, is in deep situations right now. He is not having a good run here. He's in deep shit. Of course, he won Michigan and he lost. He was all the way in 10th at Eldora. But consistency is key. That's how some of the best drivers in LRS have won the championships. And I'm not talking LRS Assetto Corsa. I'm also talking LRS Roblox. Mind you, I think there was one driver. No, there was almost one driver. Is it almost one driver? Or was there actually a driver that never won a race but won the championship due to just pure consistency? I think it was Kanzi. I think it was Kanzi in like before season 20. I think it was when M series was introduced. Kanzi was champion, and I think he has never won a race that season. So yeah, that pretty much proves my point. So looking at the other buckshot bro, Jimmy Fuego with Kanzi right behind him. So about to cross the finish line as the qualifying session here at the Brickyard has finished. Let's see where these guys will put their vehicles. Let's even see where Intoxicated put his vehicle. Can he possibly break or take the second spot away from Danny Alistair and put a bit of a dent in the liminal spaces duos run here today? And from the looks of it right here, I think Intoxicated has it under control, but he is not fast enough. No, he's not. Making that Jack, Danny Alistair, Intoxicated, Kanzi, and Ricky as your top 5 here at the Brickyard. So we're about to go green here at the Khione Custos 40 at the Brickyard. Jack leading the race. And Danny Alistair close in second. Of course, Danny immediately swooping in. And Jack is gonna follow right along with him. It's going to be a buckshot bro 1 or buckshot bro. It's going to be a liminal spaces 1-2. If they can keep the pace up, because he's also dealing with the other buckshot bro and Intoxicated. But if both of them are fast enough, they could possibly take it away as Kanzi is getting faster and faster. Wow, that is Ricky spitting out like an absolute Beyblade back there. And it looks like he also called JKR along with him. And Metro 2 is about to go into lap 2. A huge wreck there at a spot I've never even noticed would be a wreck. Jesus Christ! Ricky got sent back to the pits, so luckily he is fine. But JKR and Metro got hit by the 5. Jesus! Well, there goes their race. What a bummer right there, as we're looking at Demi overtaking Intoxicated. Takes advantage of the situation that happened with the 5 right there. Now Intoxicated, he's about to make it free wide. And he's trying to go on the inside here. Into lap 4 they go, or into lap 3, excuse me, they go. Now Intoxicated trying to make that 52. Oh, I think I saw something horrible happen there. Either that or they're still literally side to side. Now being saying no, Demi is ahead of the 16 that is Intoxicated. Kanzi immediately trying to find a way to get ahead of, or mostly trying to get away from these drivers. As Jack and Danny are literally just having a victory run right now. They are not even bothered by the battle behind them. But Demi and Kanzi are gonna show them that the battle is important, as both of them did make contact back there. And we were almost about to have the same situation that we have with Ricky right here. Now Intoxicated, he's gonna try to intervene. There now, they go free wide, cross the line into lap 4. Intoxicated gets 2 birds with 1 stone right here. Oh, huge crash. Demi spinning out into the wall. Tries to get back on the track, and he does successfully get back on the track. Excuse me. That was about to go ugly. I had a feeling that was about to go ugly if they did go into turn 1. Intoxicated did get himself 2 birds with 1 stone, however. But Kazi immediately trying to intervene. Now, Demi far away from the pack. Now out of the top 5. Not even in question as Danny Allister loses control over the vehicle. Both the Limited Spaces drivers. Now Intoxicated also involved within the situation. Flips. Goes upside down and is back on his 4. And both the Limited Spaces drivers made contact. Kazi now in the lead. This could be... The tables have turned. The 7 could make a victory here. As Intoxicated immediately tries to get back on the field. Jack is stuck. It is done for the 10. It could have been a beautiful one too. But due to unfortunate contact, Jack had no other way as Intoxicated's vehicle might be broken. JK immediately trying to go to the side and get ahead of the driver. Yeah, Intoxicated is stuck. I think his vehicle is done deal. No, he's back on the field now. But now, Kanzi could run away with the win here. Now, how about Jimmy Fuego? Jimmy Fuego could turn it into a 1-2 for the Buckshot Pro, which we haven't seen for a while since Talladega with the Pumu 15 back then. And Danny Allister, he must be bummed out. He must be destroyed within. He must be absolutely devastated on the inside after that terrible situation that we had right there. As whoa, I think he almost made contact with the other Ford over there. Please, Danny, do not make the situation worse if you can. Good Christ, what a race this was. About to go into lap 6 now for Intoxicated. Oh, Jesus Christ, what an ending. And now JKR is, well, JKR's now really in contention of getting himself a top 5 and getting himself an extra point, but oh my God, what a way this race ended. Oh. Danny Allister now, he could turn that 5th back into a 4th if he does it perfectly. Gets ahead of the 77. And Demi's trying to find a way to get ahead of Denny himself, but it's not really working for the 77. It's a 17. Now it's going to stick right behind Jim Fuego, possibly trying to take the drag away from him. As Ricky is also about to go into the next turns. Onto the back straightaway here for the 5. The driver who absolutely got helicoptered at the last turn at Indy. As I said, like, people might think, oh, you're just driving in circles. Driving in these ovals is stupidly dangerous, especially Indy. Indy is extremely dangerous. So looking at Demi right here, not that far away from Danny Allister himself. So he could try to swoop in and make a move, if possible. But it really depends on when he does. That's the bigger question right here. Taking a look at Metro right now. Right behind the 72. He could make the Dutchman's day even worse, as Ricky is also lured side to side with the 21. Oh, guys, please do not go free wide again. I want to see a proper race. I don't want to see both of y'all crash again. As Metro calls it, cuts it really close, and does get ahead of the 72. The 72 had to back out. I think his seat is brown after that one. But now JKR, even being pushed further behind and being left in the dust by the 21, it is not really a great day for him, I could tell you. So waving white flag. One more lap to go here at the Brickyard. Kanzi on a fantastic run. Jimmy Fuego in third. Yasop, of course, is second. He's doing a very good job. Will get that third spot away from JKR. But I think Jimmy Fuego will also take that spot away from JKR too, as well. Taking a look at the 72. He must be devastated about the situation that he's in right now. As not only is he out of the top 5, but he just lost so many, like he got into a difficult situation. As we are about to wave the black and white checkered flag, the Buckshot Bro, the number 7, the Chevy, will see victory lane here at the Brickyard. Yesa bringing the 55 home. That takes himself a second. And Jimmy Fuego coming home and makes it a 1-3 for the Buckshot Bros. Danny Alistair coming home in 4th. And Demi in 5th, making that your top 5 here at the Brickyard for the Khione Custos 40. Sasuke also coming in 6th. Jack unfortunately in 10th after that big wreck between the 17 and the 10. So we are about to take a look at the results next. This was a good race. As we're taking a look right now at the results after the Khione Custos 40 at the Brickyard, we're looking at Ricky currently leading the championship with 12 points. Yesa with 9. Kanzi, who took himself 8th. Jack in 4th with 7. And JKR in 5th with 5 points. And of course, we still have Metro with 0, but we also have Intoxicated with 3 points, Jimmy Fuego with 3, Dan Elsa with 2, and Demi Hollywood with 2. And Metro, of course, unfortunately with 0, and then, of course, the Spectator. But, yeah, Ricky in the lead after, despite the fact that he had such a terrible race. He still is leading the championship here at Atlanta. Of course, thanks to him getting the pole position, he is still in the lead. Yasop, if he puts up a good race next, he could take himself a victory. He could take himself the first lead, or he could take himself a lead at the championship. If he does well at Atlanta, the next place that we're going for the Ackerman 15 at Atlanta. So until then, we'll see you guys at the Ackerman 15.